All right, man. What it do, man? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. You did. We back at it again with another banger. You feel me? So, I'm here to do some content for my guys or women who want to stay on a mostly plant-based diet or try to eat as clean as you possibly can when you're out and about. You dig? So, as you can probably hear in the music, we're out at a bar right now. You dig? So, if anybody wants to try to eat as clean as you can, right? And I get it. They want to go out. You want to have fun. You want to have a couple of drinks, maybe a beer here and there, maybe a little mixed drink or whatever. So just understand that a lot of those drinks have calories in them. You dig? And so that's not going to necessarily aid you in the best possible lane if you're trying to lose weight, right? So the key is if you're trying to cut calories and you do go out of the bar, you have to keep in mind what you're intaking into your body. You dig? So if you're going to consume alcohol, if you're going to consume beer or mixed drinks, those things have calories in them, right? So if your goal is to cut, understand when you go out, you want to try to take straight shots because those are the lowest amount of calories that you will be intaking. You dig? Because we all know what happens when you're drinking or you're going out. You're going to eat and you're going to consume more calories, right? So if you think about it, a mixed drink, I mean, them things can average to about 300 calories in just one drink. And then you got to think, you eating on top of that, you eating burgers and fries, you dig what I'm saying? They got cheese on it, bacon on it, you feel me? Like it's ketchup, mustard, you just dumping calories, you dig what I'm saying? You might be consuming, well over 1,000 plus calories in just, a meal, you feel what I'm saying? So just understand what you're doing. And you're not going to have one drink. You're probably going to have multiple of them bad boys, you dig? So here's what you want to do, right? The key is if you take straight shots, specifically tequila, that's going to give you a minimum of 69 calories for one shot. You dig? And so we know you're not jerking those straight shots like that, unless you are a straight G and can do multiple shots back to back. But you ain't trying to get that messed up anyway. Most of y'all really just come into the drink and have a good time. So them straight shots, that's probably gonna narrow you down to an average of maybe 1 to 2 shots. You feel me? You dig? And so that's only gonna give you about, if you're doing 70 calories, that's about 2 and 2. Let's see, that's about 140 calories in just one drink. Now, for the food, it's the most important thing. If you're doing mostly plant-based diet, you gotta do your research on the type of bar that you go to. You dig? Some bars actually have plant-based options. They have black bean burgers. You dig? They also have Beyond Meat burgers. You feel me? So that way you can also have your plant-based options whenever you're going out at a bar, just wherever have you that's gonna sell their drinks. And if you're just going out, Hooters or whatever, right? Or they may not have those options, right? So here's what you want to do. Understand that the food that you're intaking is not going to be the best of calories, right? A lot of the food here, you don't really know where they're getting the products from. You feel me? So a lot of it, you have to already put in your head, it's probably going to be the lowest calorie of food. It's going to be the lowest quality of food. You're going to have maybe old type of lettuce, so it's going to be more like iceberg lettuce, it's not going to give you a lot of nutrients, right? But understand, iceberg lettuce has a lot of water in it, so just keep that in mind, right? Another thing is the french fries, the beers and all that stuff. All this is fried food, right? That's going to pack on more calories. It's got a lot of oil in it, not the good oil, but the bad oil. So already have that in your mind, because a lot of the bar food is not going to be the most fitness friendly thing. And there's nothing that you can do about it, but just understanding and be aware of the environment that you're walking into. You can now order your food to get you into where you want to go as far as your goal. So I'm going to give you a perfect example, right? If you are going to go out and you're trying to cut weight, here's what you do. Straight shots, give yourself 2-shot minimum. Around the 2-shot range, because it gives you, and specifically tequila, which will give you 69 calories per shot. That's give you 140 grams, of 140 calories. Now, your food. Do mostly plant-based, meaning you're going to have to go to the sides, baby. You're not going to eat that much food, but give yourself enough to where you can have a full meal. So a lot of bar foods, they also have salad, right? So order your salad, but keep it as whole food as possible. So if you're going to put things on your salad, onion, green pepper, tomatoes, you dig? Maybe even avocado if they have it. And your dressings, try to stay away from the most creamy dressings, because the creamy dressings are going to give you more calories. They're going to add on more fats, and that's going to give you that flab on your stomach and on your side and on your back, and even on your arms, you know, for ladies, because ladies hold fat in different places than they do guys, right? And so think about the foods that you're eating, because this is what's going to fuel, or this is what's going to go into the bodies. So think about more oil-based dressings, like Italian dressing, oil and vinegar, these type of dressings, you dig? Because that's where you want to go to when you're trying to cut. And then now for the sides, here's the thing. If you do fries, right, just make sure you keep it low option. And then you can have one more side. That'll give you 3 sides. So you got your salad, maybe French fries if you need to, and then your third side. See if they have like a grilled vegetable option. Most bars have grilled vegetable options, you dig? So you can get something like corn, black beans, so that way it's a healthy type of carb, you dig? So you get your healthy fats and your carbs as well, and then your calories are going to stay low. So that's going to keep you in a caloric deficit when you're working out, but you still are going to get good quality meal with your sides, and it's mostly plant-based because it's going to be dairy-free. So no cheese on your salad, right? No cheese on your salad. And here's another thing too. You can also, if you're gonna get meat, make sure that if you're gonna get chicken, try to keep it grilled. Try to stay away from fried foods, because that's gonna pack on more calories. And if you're gonna do meat, it's the palm of your hand. So the meat has to be the size of the palm of your hand, right? And that's gonna give you 7 ounces. Okay. For the vegetables, you want to do a fist, the size of your fist. So it's gonna be a lot of vegetables. So more vegetables than the meat. That's the key. And then keep your vegetables clean, you know what I'm saying? And your carbs, try to keep your carbs probably about the size of a handful. So a handful of carbs, and that's gonna give you well balanced. You get your protein, you get your fats, and you get your carbs all in one, you dig? And that's gonna keep you at a lower calorie deficit, so you can stay cut in your weight. And if you have to do a burger, I would recommend more of a grilled chicken, you dig? I would also recommend you doing turkey burgers if they have it. I would also recommend black bean burgers. These are lower calorie type of burgers if you're going to go out and eat. Now again, it depends on the type of bar you go to, because some bars will have leaner quality meats, which means they're going to be low in fat but higher in the protein quality. And you can do that, but keep in mind, a palmful. And if it's a huge burger, you cut it in half, eat half now, half for later, you dig? So think about these different options that you have whenever you're going to the bar, because again, the goal is to stay low in calories. You're not going to get away from the fact that the quality of the food is not your best friend. You have to understand that going into it, right? So make sure you keep that in mind whenever you're going out and drinking. And make sure you have a good time too, because I don't want you guys to not have a good time while you're trying to work out and stay fit, stay lean as you possibly can, right? And again, this is coming from a plant-based perspective, but also a performance perspective, because you want to make sure that you're getting to your goals specifically. So this is for someone who wants to cut or stay lean, right? So that way you're not gaining weight, but losing weight healthily, so you can still be full and you can still go out and have a great time with your friends, okay? Yo, that's gonna conclude the video to today, man. So if you guys have any questions, man, check out my page, man, Rise and Rise Academy. You dig, on YouTube and Facebook. My IG is King Alajuwan 21. You dig what I'm saying? This your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. We out this thing. I'm about to have me a good time. I'm about to eat me some food. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, and one more thing. You can also have grilled shrimp. A lot of these bars have grilled shrimp as well. So seafood is still in the question for those who are still on the meat diet. You dig what I'm saying? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. We out.